Love to my Gooners, Goonerettes and Gooner babies. Not forgetting my Gooner elders. Now I just realised that this light went on. My whole last video, I just realised this light went on. Anyway, we here, people. And as always, before we start the show, I know you know what's going on by the thumbnail, but before we get there, gotta say it, gotta do the do's. HBO, help a brother out. Need that love. We on the road to 1K. All it takes is a couple click, click, click. You can do that while I chat now. Click, click, click. Beg you, please. No matter if you're watching via your TV or your phone, I beg you, please. Click, 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 click. Let's get your boy to the 1K mark. Let's build something. All right. With that said and done. That said and done, people. Let's get into this. This story here is a little turning over a new leaf. The humans are nice, humans are good. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give people second chances. It's one of them kind of stories here. So let's get in at this. Excuse me. Scout's honor. I was jailed for robbery at age 15 before becoming a drug dealer and a rapper. But now I'm an academy scout for Arsenal. Hey, 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 hey. Joseph Ball. Hope I'm saying your name right. Ball. B-O-L. Ball. Not ball. Ball. But I'm going to call you Joseph. We're going to keep it Joseph or maybe JB. And keep it funky. All right, let's go. So, Joseph has gone from dealing drugs, getting stabbed by rival gangs, and spending three separate stints in prison to helping Arsenal uncover new talent as an academy scout. Joseph, 39, has turned his life around, putting crime in his rearview mirror and excelling as a football coach. Joseph works as Arsenal's grassroots academy coordinator for East London, helping the Gunners identify the best talent across under 9s to under 14s level. It's a far cry from what he was doing as at a similar age to the youngsters, with Joseph being sent to prison for 3 years at the age of 15 for old robbery. He got sent to prison for 3 years at just 15 years old for robbery. He also found himself wrapped up in dealing Class A drugs and ultimately becoming convicted for that as well. Speaking to the Times, he recalled, I wanted things my mum didn't deem necessary, like designer clothes, trainers, and that led me down a slippery slope. Facts. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it go. I stopped playing football and I started selling and smoking weed. And then it went on to more Class A drugs. I was just in a bubble thinking this is going to be my career path. After being let out of prison for the first time, Joseph turned his attention to rap music, amassing millions of YouTube views for his songs about crime. He added, I came out and I got a little, I know the word, but I can't say it. He got adored by his peers. It boosts your ego, and I just started rapping about what I was going through. It's more like said. It's more about said what? It was more about selling drugs. We didn't really have postcode wars at the time. Joseph, who recalled taking maths and English GCSEs in a young offenders institution, was still wrapped up in the world of crime for some time and was even stabbed in the arm and leg while sitting in the front seat of his car by 4 members of a rival gang at one point. But after turning 21, he finished after turning 21 and finishing himself in an adult prison. Is that what it says? And finding, is it? Sorry, the words, I think it's misspelled. But after turning 21 and finding it and finishing himself, finishing, I don't know what it's meant to be in an it's probably meant to be finding himself in an adult prison. Joseph's life changed thanks to the officer who encouraged him to complete a FA Level 1 and Community Sports Leader coaching course. He recalled that the decision helped him break the cycle and he recalled that the decision helped him break the cycle, and he started to volunteer at a local football club when he was released from prison. In 2012, he set up his own grassroots team, AC United, which snowballed into an 8-team club with performance catching the attention of top scouts. Joseph continued rapping about his old life at the same time, earning a reputation under his stage name of Joe Black. I read this before, this part. I'm sure I know a Joe Black. Anyway, and even performed as a supporting act, as a support act for hip hop superstar Rick Ross. Unexpectedly, it was his rap career that helped Joseph land his first proper job in football. A standout player at AC United, Clinton Molo, or, or Mola, was invited for a trial at Chelsea, with Joseph accompanying him to the training ground. Upon the arrival at the training ground, Joseph was mobbed by a group of under 14 players, including a young Reece James, who recognized him from his music videos. Recognizing the sway and impact that Joseph had in the local community, Chelsea decided to hire him as a member of their coaching staff. They also signed Molo, who now plays for Bristol Rovers in League One and represents England from under 16 to 21 level. Joseph recalled being concerned that Chelsea would turn him away after the DBS check of his criminal history. He said to the Times, rightfully so, because there was obviously reservations after what showed up on my DBS check. I did a risk assessment and they asked me how I ended up in these situations and what I'd done to change my behavior to ensure I wouldn't fall back into those old patterns. Long story short, I think the years I put in coaching unpaid went a long way to overpower my past. They could see I was making a big effort to make a change. I got the role and I was there for just over 5 years. From there, Joseph's career in football scouting was taken over and he made a switch to Arsenal's academy in 2020, where he has been ever since. Working alongside academy manager Saka, Joseph's role is to manage a group of scouts and make sure that they are always covering all parts of East London. Along his way, he has helped unearth and develop some of the Premier League's most exciting young talents. Scott, is that his it? Is it Scott Dewberry, who made his Prem debut for Bournemouth this season, is just one of the youngsters he has had a hand in developing. While 14-year-old Trey Faramo, another Joseph has helped identify, is thought to be one of the country's brightest talents and recently made his debut for Chelsea's under 18. Now Joseph is targeting a spot at the head of the recruitment of a Premier League club, but still recognizes how far he has come. He said, "I feel proud of where I'm going. It's good to reflect every once in a while to remember how far I have come." Big up yourself each and every time, brother. Let me put your picture up so they can see you. Let me put your picture up so they can see you real quick. You dig? Because you come from some place, brother. You come from a dark place, but you're here now. So that's him right there. Can you see him? See him there? That's Mr. Joseph right there. Salute to him. So there you go, right there. And he's got his own team, AC United. Big that up as well. I don't know if that's still running or anything. Shall we check? Let's check if his team is still running or if they make him shut that down. Is it AC United? Oops. AC United. Nope, still there. Oh no, that's Australia. It's Australia. England. AC United. It's got Facebook. I'm sure that's the. Nope, there it is. But there's not much on the page. But it's there. So go follow them on X or whatever it is. But big up this brother right here. Each and every time need to big him up. This it reminds me of what's his name? Bobby from Hackney Wick. Yeah, man. Bobby came out of jail. I think he did the same thing. Robbery. I think he used to rob the money van them, I'm sure. But now he owns Hackney Wick and got a team for the babies, got a team for the women, got a team for the man them. Get me? He's always doing something for the babies, and I mean like the teens. He's trying to get them off the road and that. Yeah, me. Just Mr. Joseph right here took a quieter or bigger path. You get me? Man went he went same badness, switched that up, but he went straight prem. You get me? But then he was only helping out someone. He was doing what Bobby did, started his own thing, and then literally took a brother to the trial, and then from there, the Premier League was like, nah, bro, come with we. So I hope he still kept his thing building. You get me? You never leave that behind, because that's like the blessing. That's the blessing right there. And then you keep on the path, but you leave the blessing for other people to take from. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, big on that brother. Each and every time. I just wanted to say that because, we don't be bigging each other up, and we should. So I'm looking for shit to put on the screen because it wasn't there. But it's there now. Get me? That's the end of that, people. Let me know what you think down below in the comment sections. Get me? Big up Arsenal, and have to big up Chelsea for overseeing our brother's past. I just realized I took the wrong thing off the screen. Overseeing our brother's past and that, and letting it ride and really checking out. That's the thing. I always find just because you do them checks and it comes up, talk to the person. You get me? They might have changed. People do change. Not everyone does, but people do change. God damn it. But yeah. Before we sign off, you know what this is. You know what this is. We're on the road to 1K. HBO. Help a brother out, man. Help a brother out. Let's do this. I'd love to get to the 1K before the new season starts. That would be beautiful, man. So let's try and make that happen, people. You know what I mean? Me personally, I have mini goals. I'm trying to get to 600, but the big goal is 1K. Then we'll build. You know what I mean? So let's keep this going, man. I appreciate you each and every time. You know what I mean? Thank you. Love to the Gooners, Goonerettes, and Gooner babies, and of course, the Gooner elders. I'm out. What? That's my Gooner, do it again.
Go on.
Shout out to my Gooners, Goonerettes, and Gooner babies. Make sure you subscribe. Woo!
All day, you know that it won't change. So stay tuned in, cause the party's never over. Get it hype, this is Gooner on the sofa.